This is the world's first 3-camera dash cam. I gotta say, having a dash cam inside your vehicle is one of the most critical accessories to have. God forbid you get into an accident, you have the evidence right there, always recorded. So this is the Vantrue N4. I have the N2 Pro right now currently, and I'm gonna be upgrading to this. Yeah, they definitely did step up their presentation because the N2 was all orange. I did unbox that one, but this one here just looks a little bit more cleaner. Okay, so we got some booklets. Okay, so we got a user's manual. All right, thank you for choosing Vantrue. I stand by Vantrue. If you watch those little Uber videos where they have the face cam, they mostly using a Vantrue dash cam. That's it, and the wire is very, very long. Oh my god, oh, and they're taking Type-C, and the best thing about this, it has a USB right inside, so you could charge other devices. So this is gonna be used to hook up the dash cam. And yeah, it makes sense because now you have 3 cameras, so you're gonna need a little bit more power, and we all know Type-C has more power than micro. Alright, so this is a Type-C to USB, and this is the suction mount. Now I have something exactly like this, but now I'm gonna need to upgrade it because it is Type-C. So we got more stuff here. Alright, so we got a Type-C to, looks like a 3.5. So yeah, so this is your third camera that goes in the back, so you can watch your back too. So, but it's very, very easy. I know all these wires can look a little intimidating, but trust me guys, the setup is super duper easy. This is the dash cam itself. Bigger screen, because you got more cameras going on, so you need that screen real estate. And one thing with these dash cams, you got to get a high endurance micro SD card. Side here, you have a reset button. You have your micro SD card slot there. You got your Type-C for the rear, and then you have your HD out. So you can plug this into a TV and play back on the big screen. You have all your function controls here. This isn't touchscreens. You can move this so you can adjust your front-facing camera to your liking. You have your infrareds here, so for night vision. This is your clip to hook it up to your windshield. Alright, so the sensor is a Sony sensor. The display is a 2.45 inch. Built-in microphone, built-in speaker. This records the front, the cabin, which is the interior, and you have the rear. But you don't have to have all cameras recording at the same time. You can have the front facing camera and the cabin. It supports up to 256 gigabytes. You have a 24-hour parking mode, so when you park your car, it's automatically going to trigger if there's any motion detection. This is also heat resistant, so you don't have to worry about the heat. Without further ado, we're just gonna take this thing out for a spin. Now the mount on the N4 is pretty much exactly the same as the N2. This is the N2, this is the N4, so they actually relocated the positioning of the port there. So you guys can see here, this is the menu, this is OK, this is back, forward, and this is the power. Now this doubles as a emergency button, so God forbid if you get into an accident, you want to hold that footage. So you have the evidence, this is OK. This is a microphone button, I'm not sure what that is. I think that's just a microphone on and off. Okay, so that's good. So if you want the microphone to be on, you can press that button, or if you want it to be off, let me see what this is. This is the picture-in-picture, so you can change the position of the pictures. Resolution, so front, cabin, rear, so that is 1440 through 1080p, 1080p. So loop recording is going to allow you to actually loop the recording, so it's going to stop and then it's going to record again, so every 3 minutes. But me personally, I like to have it like about 5 minutes, or if you don't even want it on, but I normally have it either 5 or 3. You have your IR LED. All right, you got your G sensor. This is really important. So basically, the camera is going to detect if it's like an accident. So you have like a G spot sensor built in. So God forbid if you get into an accident and if it's a hard crash, the camera is automatically going to detect it and it's going to automatically lock that footage. So you have that sensitivity, but since there's a lot of potholes in New York, it make it seem like it's gonna be an accident even though it's not. So I'm gonna have this set to high. You got your audio recording, we just went through that, so you have it on, off. You have your parking mode, so the parking mode is pretty cool. I'm gonna actually enable that, so if there's any motion or collision detection, it's automatically gonna record. Let me see what the stamp is. So you got your date stamp, you got the Vantrue stamp. I'm actually going to turn that off. It's basically like when you pull back the recording, you're going to have that information on the video. You have your LCD on and off, so basically after a while the screen is going to turn off, but it's still going to be recording in the background. Now I'm actually going to format my SD card. Now when you get your SD card, that's the first thing you should do, is always format it. Alright, so I'm using the N4 dash cam. All three cameras are currently recording. So we got the rear, the interior, and we have the front recording. So nice. I love Garden City, man. Look at the houses. Alright guys, so that is the daytime. Stay tuned for the nighttime, and just let me know in the comments down below how's the quality. Alright, so night test of the Vantrue N4. I absolutely love the camera so far. It's worth every single penny because the fact that I was recording the rear, the interior, and the front. Go over here, drive by the parking lot. There's a stop sign here, and we're just gonna cruise out. Now I also have my rear camera. This is gonna allow me to use this as a rear mirror, which is pretty cool. But the problem with that, the guy. It's kind of foggy today, so I wish it was a little bit clearer outside, but this is giving you a good scenario on how the camera's gonna look. Not even late. Having my car for a year. My parking is not the best, but I certainly do try. That's all that matters. I always try to get my parking perfect to align with the other car in front of me, but it don't have to be perfect. As long as you match the curve really well, you should be okay. So that is, yeah, that's good, and we are good. So this video is a wrap. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And peace out. Bye. Yeah.